you mentioned your support from the district attorney. Where else is your support and funding coming from for your campaign?
That's a good question. I've been amazed and gratified by the breadth and depth of the support that I've received. I have, it's the Denver district attorney, the Denver firefighters, the Denver sheriffs, the Denver auditor. They're all supporting me. Financially, my campaign also has incredibly broad support. I have $1,000 checks from people in the neighborhood to $20 that was handed to me by someone who liked what I was telling them on the doors. I have a lot of support from unions and a lot of support from businesses and business organizations, and I'm really proud of that combination. That part of my work has been building bridges, and that I'm being supported by both unions and businesses, by both Teamsters and Pete Cantos. I think that says a lot about me. Something else that I'm incredibly proud of is the volunteer support. We have over 100 volunteers that have been part of my campaign, and that's, you can give in name, you can give in money, but blood, sweat, and shoe leather is really, that's the lifeblood of a campaign, and I've gotten just huge support from the community.
Okay. Well, what would you say has been your biggest challenge as a first-time candidate?
That's an interesting question. A lot of people, people ask, well, why are you running? And I make a joke about, mental illness or some kind of imbalance, but I've actually I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed campaigning, and I think perhaps I do suffer from some kind of mental illness, but if so, it's a positive one, and I hope that it's to the advantage of the public, because I've just enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay. And I know that rezoning has been a big issue in District 7. What is your approach to residential zoning, and do you have any plans? That's
a great question. The core issue, and it's principally on the east side, is this dilemma between promoting long-term homeowner reinvestment and discouraging short-term developer speculation. In stable, prosperous neighborhoods like this one, we want to encourage long-term homeowner reinvestment. The short-term developer speculation is undermining the quality of the neighborhoods. It's undermining their stability. You have perfectly good brick houses that have stood for 100 years being scraped off and replaced by monstrous stucco duplexes that don't fit into the neighborhood. My approach, and it's one I've implemented here in my neighborhood, is voluntary, community-driven rezoning. So right now I'm driving forward a process to rezone big chunks of West Washington Park, my neighborhood, from R2, which allows for the big giant duplexes, to R1, which is single family only. Now existing duplexes will be grandfathered in, but and that's fine. It creates a diversity in the neighborhood, but we want to preserve and protect that unique single family stable neighborhood quality of this area.
Okay. And if you could just name one or two things that you think primarily set you apart from the other candidates in District 7, what would they be?
Sure. I'm not interested in running down my opponents in any way. I think they're all really nice people, and their hearts are in the right place. I think what would distinguish me is a record of results. I haven't been in City Hall for years. I haven't had the opportunity to be in the corridors of power, but I've gotten a lot done for this community in a short amount of time. I negotiated a unique set of agreements with the redevelopment of the Gates Rubber factory, and that was a long, complicated process involving a huge coalition. I built that coalition, negotiated for better jobs, more job opportunities for local residents. We doubled the amount of affordable housing. We changed the environmental remediation, assessment and remediation standards that the state was using so that the neighborhood is much better protected from environmental contamination. And those are all major achievements. And I've delivered to the community, and I want to take that record of results and deliver more from the position of city council.
Okay. And do you have any last words or last message for the voters in District 7?
You know, I love this community. I want to protect it. I love Denver, and I want it to thrive. And I feel I bring a lot of skills and ability. I also bring passion and energy and ideas, and I hope you'll entrust me with your vote.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Sure, thank you.